Bill Cohen here, Cohen on content and all things digital out of home. You know, usually when I put these out, it's a rant. I'm mad about something. I'm not mad about anything today. But I do want to do a shout out or a couple of shout outs and a couple of reminders. October 21st, that week, the digital signage something week in New York. Jason's going to put it up in the lower third. Look, there's a lot of events going on. One of them, which is not the first one, but I'm going to throw it out there, is the Digital Signage Federation's Mixer. That's on Wednesday night, the 23rd. Most important event of that week, in my one-man survey humble opinion, is the Investors Conference. And why is that so important? Because anything of importance that was real in the last year will probably be discussed during that conference. You're not going to see any hype. You're not going to see, oh, look how good I am. What you're going to see is what really happened, and you're going to get some good insight on what's coming down the road. It's important. It's important to you if you run a network. It's important to you if you're doing anything in our industry. And again, Jason will put that lower third down there, so you make sure you get registered. And when they run out of seats, they run out of seats. These guys don't, they're not going to expand into another room. In fact, they're holding it not even in a hotel this year. They're holding it in a big conference room in one of the law firms. But you'll see all of that when you go to the website. You know, the Digital Signage Federation this year has, we do all of our normal committee week, our committee work. But one committee that was set up this year, and I think they're doing an amazing job, is the Research Committee. Jerry Wolf sends me a report about every week. Margot from Platt Retail Institute and Charles Richardson, our marketing guru extraordinaire, has been in the agency business for I don't even know how many years, and Rob Winston from Arbitron. I'm telling you, they have been drilling down, and I think we've come up with a lot of, they won't, being in the research business, I'm going to say this, a lot of what we're finding out is not research, it's surveys. But the way they're drilling down, and I give special accolade to Rob Winston for really turning the screws on all of this stuff. And boy, Arbitron has been a big supporter of the industry, and Rob has been a huge, great representative from them to us. And that's all I got to say about that. Next week or the weekend, well, it's September 23rd, pretty sure. Again, Jason will lower third, because my age, I forget stuff. We have the DSF quarterly board meeting in Minneapolis. And, wow, Minneapolis is a great digital out-of-home city. The Mixer, we had to expand it because our forecasted numbers were met like instantly for the night before the board meeting. I think we'll all be there. I don't think there's any board member missing this meeting. The speaker, really, what's great about her is that she's just finished having to do a complete study of the industry in order to deploy her own network a couple of years back. And she's been right on top of all the pieces. So I think she's going to have a lot of interesting things to say. Again, you'll go to the website, do the click. I don't have to do the whole thing on here. And you'll read it all. You'll see it all. But if you're anywhere near Minneapolis, don't miss that. And that's it. You see, I complained about absolutely nothing today. Now come back next month or whenever I do the next one, I'll probably have some complaints. But for now, life is a ball of cherries. Thanks, and you'll see me next time. Goodbye.